My Hero Academia manga is at its epilogue, and season 7 is going on and it's on fire right now. In my celebration of My Hero Academia, I wanted to talk about some of the best episodes in the series. The anime has taken the manga and expanded and elevated it into insane heights. Today, I'll be going over my top 10 episodes of My Hero Academia. If you're new here, my name is Yuno, and now you know. If you enjoyed this video at any point, leaving a like will be appreciated. If you want to see more, feel free to kick back, stay a while, and hit the subscribe button. Now, onto the video. Number 10, Season 3, Episode 4, My Hero. This episode honestly felt nostalgic to me. This also is one of the greatest moments of the series to me. One of the biggest moments for Deku wasn't being muscular. It was him being a hero in front of a kid who lost hope in heroes. The title of the episode is truly perfect for this moment. Also, I think this episode is great because it's what a lot of people wanted to see from Deku since the beginning of the series. He comes such a long way from being a teary kid. The anime did it right with the music, the animation, and the voice acting, all truly incredible. Number 9, Season 3, Episode 23, Deku vs. Kachan Part 2. This episode is certainly great, one of the most impactful episodes to the characters, easily progressing the characters by showing how much they've grown. Many people try to say that Bakugo is just a one-dimensional hothead, but there is so much more to him. Bakugo being hurt and feels responsible that All Might is now out of the game, and if he was stronger, maybe All Might wouldn't be in the situation he is in. That brought a lot of character to Bakugo. The fight was short, but it was so well animated. The end of the episode showing All Might acknowledging both of their strengths and giving Bakugo the understanding that none of this was his fault. A well-paced episode this was.
I admired him so much, but it's because of me that he ended up losing his power!
Number 8, Season 6, Episode 23, Deku vs. Class 1A. Another impactful episode here, and this did not disappoint. It was fantastic seeing how everyone in Class A had a moment with Deku, and how he made them want to become a better person. This is a nice lesson for someone that has gone down the dark path and tend to place all the blame on themselves. Sometimes you can't see how important the people around you are. And the apology Bakugo gave to Deku was such a great moment and translated so well in the anime. This moment was fantastic.
Meddling when you don't need to is the essence of being a hero, right?
Number 7, Season 4, Episode 25, His Start. When it comes to My Hero season finales, I've said they felt lacking as far as leaving me off with something insane and want to talk about until the next season. Season 4 made me eat my words. Getting a fight with Endeavor, Hawks, and High-End was insane. This is also the first time we saw Hawks in action with this quirk, and it was so cool to see. My Hero fights are usually flashy, but this one took it to a whole nother level. It looks like they threw their whole budget in it. Even though I read the manga and knew what was still going to happen, I was on the edge of my seat during this episode, wondering what would happen next. Great episode, great action, and look, no royal blue sky.
He did it! He's on his feet, with his fists raised high!
Number 6, Season 6, Episode 11, Dabi's Dance. So this episode to me is strongly carried by the second half of this episode, but as I said before, what makes this plot twist so good was the execution. To me, as a manga reader and other manga readers, we were speculating this for a while, but to many anime fans, it seems that this was very unexpected. I asked a couple of my friends who only watched the anime and they said they didn't see this coming. The voice acting for Dabi was fantastic here. Dabi was a very mysterious character throughout the series, but this part, he became the life of the party.
You will reap everything you've sown! Enji Todoroki!
Number 5, Season 4, Episode 13, Infinite 100%. This was a legendary episode. I had my feelings how they did the Lemillion section, and I'm sure I wasn't the only one that felt that. Replacing that epic moment with a slideshow kinda killed the momentum that this section of the arc had. With that being said, this arc did feel like a letdown compared to the manga version. However, this episode dominated in it. Hitting the You Might song while Deku holds Eri was such a great addition. Deku fight with Overhaul was quick, but it was so dynamic. An excellent episode.
One for all, full cowling! 100%!
Number 4, Season 6, Episode 21, The Lovely Lady Nagant. This episode was so emotional. The incredibly sad story of Lady Nagant being forced into a gray area of the hero society. This is definitely something that was needed for the series, and I'm glad we got it. The animation was pure gas. The scene where Deku is web-slinging across the city was beautiful. The Suda 100% was excellently done, and it was something I was expecting to see during the Shigaraki and Deku fight of the last war. This episode ending off on a crazy cliffhanger was perfect.
Nothing is truly black and white. Our society exists in the gray area.
Number 3, Season 3, Episode 11, One for All. This episode, my god. When this episode came out, there was people that I didn't know even watched the series talk about it. This fight was so important for the series, leaving the door open for not only the heroes to grow, but the villains to grow as well. Also, the beautiful reveal of the plot twist that Shigaraki, the one All For One was instilling as the new era of villainy, was the grandson of All Might's master. A cruel play from All For One. But the fight, man, this fight was great. I was cheering All Might's name along with everyone else in this episode. What a glorious episode.
Goodbye. One for all.
Number 2, Season 5, Episode 23, Tenko Shimura Origins. My favorite arc in My Hero Academia is the My Villain Academia arc. I was looking forward to this arc being anime for so long, and I wouldn't say it's an understatement to say I've been disappointed in this adaptation. Just when I was losing hope in the anime, this episode comes out. I was mostly worried about the censorship, but I think this episode did a good job with that, capturing the violent, dark, heartbreaking origins of Shigaraki. My Hero isn't known for this type of stuff, but showing this insanely dark backstory changed the tides of what this story can be moving forward.
And just like that, I didn't itch anymore.
Number 1, Season 2, Episode 10, Shoto Todoroki Origins. This is my favorite episode of My Hero Academia. This is my favorite fight in My Hero Academia. When this episode came out, I was running around making sure everyone watched because it was truly peak fiction to me. This is what I think of when I hear My Hero. This is also one of the best episodes because it drove home the theme of My Hero. Deku using everything in him not to fight someone but to save them from themselves. Todoroki faces himself and his past, learning that he is his own hero and the quirk he has is not his father's, making him truly embrace the quirk within himself. A 10 out of 10 episode for me.
It's yours! Your quirk, not his!
And those are my top 10 episodes of My Hero Academia. If you guys have a favorite episode, drop them down below. We have many more My Hero content coming up, so if you guys want to see that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, that way you'll know when it's out, and like the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, you know where to find you now.